So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
We're looking at the new incarnation of the famous Camp Nou, now even more prominent as the symbol of the Catalan capital. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
So straight into the action. Now it's Dani Olmo. Pedri. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors.
Dani Olmo! Calafiori. Zubimendi. And it's Rice. Now it's Havertz. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Goes for a shot! It's in!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. Havertz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really...
Goes for the shot! Oh, belter! A finish right from the top draw. And they're threatening to fly away here. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Fermin proves just a little bit too strong. And that is well cleared. Now it's Martinelli. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Arsenal have scored two quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Odegaard. Now it's Martinelli. Oh, that is a nice touch. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Odegaard, and it's played in. Eric Garcia getting this one clear. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Rice! Not a bad try by any means.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Rashford. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Odegaard! Hits off target and by quite a way. Pedri. Rashford. João Cancelo. Odegaard. That has been slung wide. Araujo. Eric Garcia. It's Pedri. And it's Rashford. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Pedri. For João Cancelo. And he's managed to get free. Odegaard is the guilty party there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Fermin. Zubimendi. Rice, who does have an assist to his name. Calafiori. Half an hour played now. And he's chosen to go back. That's a nicely weighted pass. Fermin. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Rashford has it in a wide position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Now it's Martinelli. Threads one in. Oh, that's clever. That's the keeper's ball. Rashford. Saka, given the lift of his goal. Oh, that's a key interception. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Rice. Nicely weighted ball. Saka. Garcia breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Araujo. And Yamal. Good ball, good take. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Pedri. And here's Dani Olmo. Fermin! Brilliant from Lopez! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Fermin demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And it's Rashford. Pedri. Played out to the left flank. Caught offside that time. Saliba. Gabriel. Calafiori.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Looking for the run. Not the most accurate pass. Fermin. It's Pedri. Now it's Dani Olmo. Spread out to the left. And here's Rashford. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's in a great position here. Zubimendi. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Arsenal are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. The second half is up and running. That's the throw. Zubimendi. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Dani Olmo.
Dani Olmo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rice. Now Timber. Now it's Saka. Now it's Ødegaard. Fermin. João Cancelo. Opts for safety. Ødegaard. Zubimendi. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Eric Garcia. Yamal. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Gabriel. Calafiori venturing down the left. Now it's Ødegaard. Now that's well seen too. Saka. Rice looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
He has found the way through. Martinelli. Rashford. And here's Dani Olmo. And Yamal. Tries a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! He doesn't look too happy with that.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Saka. Saka ventures forward. João Cancelo.
La asistencia a este partido
Now it's
asciende a
Dani Olmo.
96.847
And it's Rashford. Now it's Dani Olmo. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that was very necessary.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest...
And it's been given away. He's found a way through. Dani Olmo. Crosses it in. He's there and gets it away. Havertz.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Ødegaard does well not to be outdone there. Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 19.
Saka. Timber. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should they need a rise. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Crunching tackle. Trossard. Calafiori. The ball goes in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Araujo. And Yamal. And it's Lopez. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Cambio de jugadores en el Arsenal. El dorsal 33 será reemplazado por el dorsal 49.
Kubasi.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Arsenal have it back and can go again. Arsenal are taking this opportunity to delve onto their bench, and they can, of course, do this twice more. Saka makes a move down the right. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Martin. Eric Garcia. Now it's Lewandowski. Zubimendi. He's looking wide. Trossard gets into a good position. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Arsenal making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Lewandowski. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Gabriel clears without hesitation. Pau Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
The final 5 minutes. And here's Gavi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Gavi. He's rising! And that's a sharp finish. They have stolen level at the last. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no...
Shoots!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ferran Torres. And that's played in low. That's going to go a long way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that's a little loose. Deftly away. And the number on the board is 3.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? There it is, the whistle. No avoiding penalties. So, by accident or design, neither team is giving way.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
So it is that dreaded time, the time you realise that only penalties can decide it. So now 5 brave individuals must step forward. Eze is first to take the long walk. One 0.
That's the example they will want to follow.
It is the lonely walk. Lewandowski is a picture of calm despite the moment. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper.
Well, I think he had the measure of that all the way, Peter, and he is pumped.
This to double their advantage. Of course, the lead now is 2.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
Great stop, and the keeper punches the air. Havertz is third in line. Big character, big moment, big save. Barcelona really cannot miss this. That's a brilliant read.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
This to end it right here. He's done it! Feel the relief! Arsenal have done it. Taken to the very edge they may have been, but they have prevailed through sheer strength of personality. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
Well, Peter, those players knew they were in for a battle, and you can finally sense this kind of collective release from them here. They could have made their lives easier by making